Greetings to all. Welcome to Future Officers Academy. Today we are going to see the daily current affairs of May 8th. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel, also our Telegram channel. Now we are going to discuss about today's important topic of today's news. The first topic is West Nile virus, which comes under GS3. The next topic is National Curriculum Framework. This comes under GS2 paper. Now we are going to have detailed analysis about these two topics. Our first topic is West Nile virus. Generally, what we know about this West Nile virus, it is a single-stranded RNA virus known as West Nile virus. It is spread by mosquitoes. A virus classified as an RNA virus uses both single and double-stranded RNA as its genetical material. Severe acute respiratory syndrome, that is SARS. Severe acute respiratory syndrome and influenza, the common cold, and the hepatitis B and C are notable illness brought on by RNA virus. It is a kind of, it is a flavivirus that shares the similarities with the virus that cause yellow fever, Japanese encephalitis, and St. Louis encephalitis. A family of enveloped single-stranded positive RNA virus is known as flaviviridae. And these viruses are found in ticks and mosquitoes, but they can also occasionally infect humans. Now we can see about the transmission. The main mosquito species that carry the virus are Culex species. The virus is spread by infected mosquitoes between humans and animals, particularly in birds, which causes a severe virus reservoir host. Also, when mosquitoes feed on infected birds, they contract the virus, which stays in their blood for few days. The virus enters the salivary glands of the mosquito. It also infects humans and other animals when mosquitoes bite, multiplying and perhaps causing some diseases. In addition, the blood transfusions, the mother-to-child transmission, and the laboratory exposure are possible ways for it to spread. It is unknown if humans or animals who are infected can contract through contact. And next is the incubation. Under this incubation, the West Nile virus disease usually takes 2 to 6 days. How many days? 2 to 6 days to incubate. According to US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, that is CDC, says that the individuals with impaired immune systems, it may take several weeks to get this virus and ranging from 2 to 14 days. Also, there have not yet been any reports of West Nile virus being casually transferred from person to person. Now, what are all the symptoms for this? For 8% of those people infected by this disease presents no symptoms. The remaining individuals experience what is known as severe West Nile disease or severe West Nile fever. It has some of the symptoms. The symptoms for this West Nile virus are fever, headache, exhaustion, aches in body, nausea, rash, and swollen glands. These are the symptoms of this West Nile virus. Also, it comorbidities and in immunocompromised individuals, that is transplant recipients, for example, typically experiences a fatal outcome. Acute flaccid paralysis, West Nile poliomyelitis, meningitis, and encephalitis are examples of neuroinvasive disease that can result in severe infection. These are some other kinds of flaccid paralysis. For 80% of those who infected, the disease present have no symptoms as like West Nile virus. Also, the nervous system and particularly the central nervous system can be affected by neuroinvasive disease. Reports of radiculopathy and Guillain-Barré syndrome linked to West Nile virus have been made. By these two only, the West Nile virus have been linked together. In a rare condition, Guillain-Barré syndrome, the body's immune system targets its own nerves. A medical compression of a nerve root, usually at the exit foramen or lateral recesses, is called radiculopathy. Now, how this West Nile virus is seen in India? The discovery of West Nile virus antibodies in humans in Mumbai 1952 reports a virus activity have been made in southern, central and western India. In India, this virus has been isolated from Culex vishnui mosquitoes in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, from humans in Karnataka, and from Culex quinquus fascicatus mosquitoes in Maharashtra. You have to know about in where what mosquitoes. For that, we'll see Culex mosquitoes in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Culex, vishnui. In Maharashtra, we could find Culex fasciatus. It is seen in Maharashtra. What are the preventive measures seen in this West Nile virus? The implementation of an active animal health surveillance system is beneficial in providing the early warning, since West Nile virus have been outbreak in animals, which may happen before to cause diseases in human. The time when mosquito vectors are most active and the surrounding air temperature is high enough for virus multiplication usually corresponds with the peak of this virus infections. Health authorities throughout the world recommend taking personal protective measures to lower the risk of mosquito bites, like applying insect repellents, and for public health organizations to guarantee the reduction of larval source, particularly at mosquito vector breeding and resting grounds. Now, what are the treatments have been done for this virus? There is not a vaccine for this prophylactic or treatment specifically for this virus. Patients with neuroinvasive virus receive only supportive treatments. These are all about the West Nile virus. Our next topic is National Curriculum Framework. In this, under CBSE, the National Curriculum Framework modifies language instruction, subject matter, assessment, methods, and the environmental education. This results in new educational environment for students in grade 3 to 12. In this highlights of National Curriculum Framework, we could find things like language learning, board exams, and evaluation, alignment with NEP 2020, modifications to the mandatory, optional subject list. And the next is optional subjects, flexibility and choice of students, environmental education, and these are the highlights of National Curriculum Framework have been done. Under this language learning, this framework says that at least 2 or 3 languages taught to students in classes 9th and 10th are native Indian tongues. Students will study 2 languages in class 12th and 12th, one of which will be of Indian origin. Also, it aims for an literary level of proficiency in 1 or more Indian languages. The next, in board exams and evaluation, it says that students to sit for an board exams no less than twice during the academic year. Out of all the attempts, only the highest score will be kept. In alignment with National Education Policy 2020, it says that it establishes the foundation for creating new textbooks under CBSE for grades 3 through 12. Textbooks for grades 3 through 12 are in line with modern standards. It aims to be both forward-looking and rooted in a current context. In modification to mandatory and optional subjects, it says that students in class 9 to 12 had the choice to study 5 required subjects and 1 elective. And it also have 7 required subjects. In optional subjects, it says that the first category consists of vocational, physical, and art education. The humanities, social science, and interdisciplinary fields make up the second group. Computational thinking, science, and mathematics makes up the third group. In flexibility and choice of students, it covers to offer great options and flexibility for second stage, and not a clear division between science and social science, art and physical education, or between the academic or practical subjects. Students' school living certificates can be customized with a variety of subject combinations. In environmental education, it says about emphasis on sustainability and environmental consciousness. Under this environmental education, it emphasizes on sustainability and environmental consciousness. Every educational level has integrated educational environment, a distinct field of study with secondary stage devoted to environmental education. Now we have to know about content distribution for the social science curriculum from 6 to 8. Here 20% is from content of local and 30% from content of regional, and again 30% from content from the country, and remaining 20% is from around the world. In this way the social science have to be in the form. Now we have to know what is generally this national curriculum framework is about. This is an fundamental element of new education policy 2020, which guided by the objectives, tenets and methodology of National Education Policy 2022. It also facilitates and drives this change. There have been 4 previous iterations of the National Curriculum Framework. It have been done in years like 1975, 1988, 2000 and 2005. In these years, this framework have been held. The proposed revision be put in practice, it would be represent the framework's 5th iteration. Like now this National Curriculum Framework is the 5th one. There are 4 sections in National Curriculum Framework. What are those 4 sections? They are National Curriculum Framework for School Educational, National Curriculum Framework for School Education, National Curriculum Framework for Early Childhood Care and Education. It is the foundational stage. Next is National Curriculum Framework Teacher Education. Next, National Curriculum Framework Adult Education. These are all the 4 sections of National Curriculum Framework. What is this objective? The positive changes in the curriculum, including pedagogy, it seeks to contribute to the positive transformation of Indian school education system as envisioned in National Education Policy 2020. It also seeks to achieve the best possible education for every child in line with the Indian Constitution vision of a pluralistic, inclusive and egalitarian society. Now we have to know about what is National Education Policy. It is nothing but a comprehensive framework for education in reform in India. This was approved in 2020 with the goal of bringing about major changes to the country's educational system by offering a multidisciplinary and holistic approach of education. So we have done a detailed analyze about National Education Policy 2020 in a hot topics of the year. To get more knowledge about these topics, you can visit that video and you can get a detailed analysis of this. With this, we have to know other government initiatives related to the educational reforms. What are those government initiatives? Such as National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. This is one of the government initiative. Next is Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Next, Pragyata. Next, Midday Meal Scheme, Beti Bacho, Beti Padho, and finally PM Shri Schools. So these are some of the government initiatives done by under educational reforms. That's all from our today's topics. To get this PDF download, you can get from our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel's link will be provided in our description. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel also and Telegram channels. Thank you.